fishing trip that doesn't involve blood and guts and smelling like fish for the next 3 weeks sounds pretty good to me. So I'm heading out to see if this soft bait stuff is as good as they say. Fishing expert Dean Andrew is helping us test it, and we're going to need some fish. So we're heading out to the Hauraki Gulf, and the weather couldn't be better.
What we're going to use today is we're going to use some gulp and a nuclear chicken.
Nuclear chicken?
Yep, nuclear chicken.
Right.
One of the biggest selling baits in New Zealand. Feels nice, eh?
It sort of feels like a shower curtain, you know, when you first flash as it catches you on the leg. Soft baits are made out of plastics, impregnated with pheromones and other fish attractants. And yes, they've got crazy names like tandoori chicken and lime tiger glow. So why does it have that smell?
Well, it's the secret ingredient that they use that they won't tell anybody what it is.
It's like 11 herbs and spices.
Exactly right. There's a lot of guesses floating around, from pheromones to just straight fish oil.
Yeah.
But no one really knows except those who make it.
But it's not just odour that makes this such bad news for fish.
The single most important thing I think in most soft bait fishing is the movement.
So what is it about the movement that makes it such a successful...
Well, what you're doing with the bait, if I may, like this, is you're triggering all the responses to a feeding predator. Sight, smell. A fleeing bait fish, you put something fleeing in front of something, they're going to snap it and grab it.
Right.
And that's what we're doing. We're emulating a wounded bait fish down there.
So not only impregnated with a super eat-me smell, they're designed to look like fleeing wounded fish. That is easy prey. Seems a pretty big advantage, so we've devised a test. We're pitting some soft bait versus some old school bait. First, it's a little pilchard that's into the tide.
You'll actually feel them.
Now a nuclear chicken flavour soft bait.
Down on the bottom, just hang it over the, drop it down.
Okay.
Away you go. Give it a jiggle and a wiggle, and then let it drop down drop right back down. So lift up, give it wiggles, then let it drop right back down to the bottom.
Got it.
That's it away.
So you've got fresh bait on the end of your rod, and I've got soft bait.
Yep.
May the best bait win.
My money's on yours.
My money's on yours. Okay, so while we wait to see if the snapper are biting, I've got a few questions. So why do you think soft bait is so good?
It's because we catch a lot of fish. And the good thing about it is we don't get a lot of undersized fish. And the beauty with soft bait is they're hooked in the mouth. So you can take the hook out, release them nice and easy, they're unhurt, away they go swimming.
Is it safe to have all this plastic in the ocean?
It's not as if we're dumping product in the ocean. And another good way of looking at it is that we're not killing our bait fish. You know, if you go out there and see how much bait fish we take out of our ocean,
yeah,
which is the food for our snapper.
I've got something.
No,
it's gone. There was definitely something on my line. It's gone. Ooh, promising. But back to the soft bait. Soft baits are reusable and many are biodegradable. However, Dean recommends putting broken ones in the rubbish bin rather than over the side.
I'm still there?
Yeah, it's still there. I've got something.
It's only a little twist, but
it's okay. Yes. I caught a fish. It's too
nice
little.
Little snapper, but see what I was saying before?
It's too little.
So I was saying before, hooked in the corner of the mouth?
Yeah, hooked in the corner of the mouth.
Alright, we just drop that out there like that.
Well, that was pretty exciting, even if he was a bit little. So soft bait 1, pilchard 0. And despite our best efforts, that's about as good as it got. However, I think the soft bait was loads more successful. I definitely got more nibbles than Dean.
I think we've shown you that it does work. And in the summertime, certainly when the fish are a little bit more active and they're feeding well, it is very, very productive. Maybe we get you back out in the summer so we can get you that big one.